People always ask why someone becomes cold, but nobody asks how much pain it took to get there. Nobody is born distant, emotionless, or guarded. At first, they were soft, trusting, and full of love. They cared too deeply and forgave too easily. But life has a strange way of changing people slowly. One betrayal turns into another. One disappointment becomes a habit. And eventually, the person who once felt everything starts feeling nothing at all. The scary part is that becoming cold does not happen overnight. It happens quietly in silence. You stop explaining yourself because nobody listens anyway. You stop opening up because vulnerability becomes dangerous. The people who promise to stay begin to disappear. The effort you give is rarely returned. And after enough heartbreak, your mind chooses protection over connection. You laugh less, trust less, and care less. Not because you want to be cruel, but because being soft started hurting too much. Sometimes cold people are actually the most emotional ones. They just learned how to hide it better. Behind the attitude and silence, there is exhaustion. There are memories they never talk about. There are nights they survived alone. There are feelings they had to bury just to function normally. People think they changed for no reason. But pain changes behavior faster than advice ever can. The world calls them heartless now, without knowing who broke their heart first. Eventually, being cold becomes a survival skill. You stop expecting loyalty from people. You stop chasing explanations and closure. You learn that attachment can become a weakness. So you build walls higher and higher. Not to hurt others, but to protect yourself. Because every time you trusted someone completely, you ended up losing a piece of yourself. And after a while, numbness feels safer than hope. Distance feels safer than love. But the truth is, cold people still feel everything deeply. They just became tired of showing it. A person who became cold was once overflowing with emotion. They simply reached a point where survival mattered more than softness. And maybe that is the saddest part of all. The world often destroys the gentlest hearts first. So if someone seems distant, do not judge too quickly. You never know what battles change them. Sometimes the coldest people were once the warmest souls in the room.